Yo, I fucked up the audio on my part. Sue me.
Yo, what up? Welcome to the Willy Bobo Show. And on tonight's show, I got my man, Louie Icewater, aka Duquan Hicks in the building. How are you, my friend?
What's good? How are you, bro?
I'm lounging, sipping on the most that I'm loving myself right now, God. Real talk.
Hey,
Love the LHJR.
thank you,
But
thank you,
we went
thank you,
to
man.
no question, man. So, yo, of course, we're going to get into who you are, how you got started with so many things, where you come from, what you've been through, and how we met. Because me and my man have known each other for well over a quarter century, going back to what, 1993? On that,
Yes,
yeah, on that people.
1993, correct.
Yeah, no question, man. So, my man, Duquan has been a great friend of mine for, as I just mentioned, over a quarter century, eons to a lot of people. We've been through a lot, seen a lot, man. And I see my man grow into something real special. Have a couple of great podcasts. Of course, that's with his man, Arthur Barber. It's going to be Hip Hop Barbershop. And he has his own Connect the Dots that covers a lot of social issues, sports, and current events. And I'm very proud of that, is what he's doing. So, yo, Duke, let the people know the Willy Bobo Show who you are.
Well, first of all, I am Louie Icewater, aka Duquan Hicks. I go by various names in the street. I am the founder of LHJR Apparel. I'm also the founder of Connected Dots Apparel and Connected Dots Podcasting. And also, I'm affiliated with the Hip Hop Barbershop Presents with Octa Barber as the host, and I am the co host.
Lovely. As I spoke of, and Aka's a great dude, man. How did you wind up meeting Aka?
Wow. Well, I met him about 30 years ago, to be honest.
Really?
So, yeah, I
So,
met him in the 90s, man, through a mutual friend, Flo, DJ Flo. We met, and at the time, he was rhyming. You know what I mean? Spitting. I said, "Yo, man, you sound like OC, the rapper OC," because back then he had that fly rhyme style. You know what I'm saying? That's how we met.
Switched it up on him, caught him coming out the woodwork. Step back like X, feeling myself like, yo, I did work.
Duquan Hicks from the Bronx, New York, man. Can you tell us what it was like growing up in the BX? Of course, during the time is when we were young, the Bronx was burning.
Yes, the Bronx was burning the time I was there. It was a crazy time, but it was a great time at the same time because that's when we were so-called outside. And being outside was fun because back in those days, we used to go in abandoned buildings, play in the buildings, but also that's where they had the parties. That's where they had the block jams outside. It was just a beautiful time. Even though it was the roughest time of New York City, it still was a beautiful time to be a kid because there was so many things going on. And if you ever been to New York, it was the Mecca. And then just to see how hip hop has took off, watching people freestyle in the streets, people with the boom boxes walking by. It was just a lovely time in the Bronx, man. Even though it was burning, because they wanted to collect the insurance money, it still was a lovely time to be there, man.
Now, let's talk about something that you just spoke about, man. And I like the way you kind of segued into that. Watching the birth and the growth of this beautiful art that we love so much called hip hop. Can you tell me what the first party was that you went to? How old were you? And who was performing?
Woo! Man, the first party I ever went to, ever? Man, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. That's a good question. Well, the first hip hop party that we went to, it wasn't really a party, it was a block jam. You know what I'm saying? And they had like mad DJs outside just DJing, and that's how we got the love for DJing. We were just watching in amazement, like, man. what are they doing? You know, and my father would come down and he was looking at why we wasn't coming home because we was looking at, you know, the guys breakdancing, the guys DJing, MCing on the microphone. And it was just crazy, man, just to see all that. And it was free.
You saw so much, right? But you didn't notice it because at the time these people weren't massive bars like that, right? Like you
Right,
talked about, Barge Pro, just the average guy on the way before he
right.
became one of the great producers on the, in my opinion, greatest album ever made, which was Illmatic. You know,
Yes.
so now you saw these things, you and your brother growing up DJing. Of course, we know that DJ Shakim, of course, he's about to go on tour and probably show New Edition.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Big up to that. You know, New Edition is going to be touring the country. And as I just alluded to, his brother DJ Shakim, one of the best DJs that I've ever heard in my life, just personal opinion, is going to be touring with them. He actually is their tour DJ, been their tour DJ for God knows how many years, dude.
Oh my goodness. He's been DJing since the 80s. So
And
it's almost been, if you put it together, it's almost been like 50 years, like 40 years and change, I could say, but it's going on 50 for real.
that's crazy.
Seriously.
That's crazy. And
Yeah,
at the
it is.
same time, fantastic. It's fantastic and beautiful, but it's crazy at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Top five
Yeah.
that are alive. My bro, Shakim. One
Big
love.
up. So, yo, dude, tell me about the first rhyme you ever wrote.
The first rhyme I ever wrote. That was in the Bronx. And my cousin had came over and he was like, you know, when you write a rhyme, it gotta make sense. So the first rhyme that I ever wrote was weird because at the time I was in between writing rhymes and you know having crushes on older girls in the Bronx. So it was like it was weird that first rhyme. I kind of know it a little bit, but it was like I'm a big L. I'm a lover, your father and your mother. The people out there just for you. A little bit of love will make you boogaloo. That was my first rhyme I ever wrote, and it was like at
Oh,
that time, I was just writing, but didn't have the substance. You know what I'm saying? You know how when you first wrote your rhyme, it's like you writing rhymes just to rhyme, but you didn't have
right,
the substance. My
right.
first rhyme. So as I got older, the substance started coming in.
So, yo, when did LHJR get started versus Connect the Dots, and which got started first?
Well, LHJR got started first, and LHJR has been out for almost 4 years. And it got started because I want to thank my brother because he, during the pandemic, he made t-shirts and I was like, yo, I like these. And I said, you know what? I could do the same thing. So what I did was I came up with an idea. I needed something that represented, you know, me. So that's where the microphones came in. If you notice, most of my shirts from LHJR have some type of microphone because the microphone represents awareness. It represents a lot of things that, you know, hip hop and it also represents speech, talk, how to build. That's what the microphone represents. So that's why my first logo was the microphone with the LHJR, but LHJR came out first as just a t-shirt line. But then I said, you know what? Let's make hats. Let's make joggers. Let's make hoodies. Let's make long shirts. So that's when LAJR came out. And then Connected Dots came out. I'm going to say it's been almost 2 years. And you could thank our boy Mark the Spark, Marcus Rhodes, because he was the one that came up with the name. We was just talking. He said, yo, you're connecting the dots. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to use that. And that's how that became a part. And then you know, the logo was my homeboy BB. He does all my logos. If you ever need a logo, contact my man BB. He does a great job. And my man Jay Banks, he's the one that actually puts the stuff on on the merch. And the thing is with those two brothers, the way they connect, and then with me, like Voltron, that's just how it became Connected Dots and LHJR. And now all of a sudden it seems like both of them are taking off at different times, different ways, but I'm loving it, man.
We're gonna run back to hip hop.
All right.
What's your current state of hip hop opinion?
Woo. Right now, I'm
Yeah.
loving that you know that the older guys are coming back in and they releasing good music. I'm not saying everybody was great, but good music to where I'm like, okay, I can listen to this. I can listen to that. And you know, even some of the younger cats are starting to take. I just heard Designer today, you know, drop a boom bap joint, and it was dope. I was like, yo, okay. So I feel like that. And another thing, these old guys, because they've been in the game so long, they can sell out venues faster than the younger guys because they have a name. They have a brand and they have a name, even though they haven't been doing anything, but because of the brand, the name, and what they have accomplished, they can sell out faster than these young guys. Because these young guys right now, they don't know what to do right now. It's like they taking vacation or they taking notes. I don't know, but I want to thank Nas. I want to thank Griselda. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because Griselda kept it going. The J. Cole's, I want to thank them for keeping the hip hop going when it was, you know, when we thought that it was really, really dead. You know what I'm saying? But I want to thank those guys for, and Joey Badass. I want to thank them, and I got the West Coast kid, you know, Kendrick Lamar. Those are the five elements I think that kept hip hop going when I thought it was going to be gone.
Your favorite Northeast MC?
You said MC as in one?
Yeah. Your favorite Northeast MC? I'm gonna break it down by region.
Okay.
Favorite
So
Northeast MC?
so Nas is my favorite Northeast MC. Period.
Okay. Let's go Mid Atlantic. When I say that, I'm talking about like North Carolina, Virginia, Maryland, like that.
Mm, I like how you doing this. I like that. Well, I'm gonna say Fonte from Little Brother.
Mm.
That's my choice. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Give me Southeast.
Mm. Scarface.
Give me Midwest.
Common.
Mm. Give me West Coast.
Woo. Man. Ice Cube.
Word.
Word. Cube. Yeah.
Okay, 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 okay. All right, okay. Um, when it comes down to your producers, right? We're gonna do
Mm.
the same thing. We'll do the same thing. Favorite Northeast producer?
Woo. I like how you doing this, man. I really am. Oh, wow. DJ Premier. Premier.
Easy. Too easy, Greg. All right.
Mm.
Same area, Mid Atlantic.
Oh, Mid Atlantic. Pharrell.
Mm. I thought you was gonna go with Timbaland.
Yeah, I like Timbo, but Pharrell has joints that I really, really like. You know, like underrated stuff that I really, really like, man.
A lot of fly stuff, yo. All right, give me South.
Southeast, ooh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna say the Dungeon Family as a whole.
I got you right there. You don't get soda jeans because it's exactly
Yeah.
what I'm using. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Midwest.
Kanye.
Hands down.
Yes.
West Coast.
West Coast. Dr. Dre all day.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, how can we purchase this beautiful attire? I can connect the dots of LHJR.
Mm. Well, you can purchase the LHJR on my website, which is lhjr.square.site, and the site is SITE, the ghetto way of spelling site. You can do that. You can go on my website and you can check, scroll down, see what you want, or you can inbox me, you know what I'm saying, on my Facebook page, Duquan Hicks, or my IG page, which is LOUIS.HICKS714. Now, connected dots, you can go on my connected dots page You know what I'm saying? It's Connected Dots, Lewis Hicks. You can do it that way, or you can inbox me on that. I don't have a website for Connected Dots, but I can always be reached the same way you can reach me through LHJR. You can reach me for Connected Dots.
Now, Duke, you already know what's up, son.
Yes.
You already know what's up before I let you go, man.
Yes.
So, claiming to be a hip hop MC. I need 8 bars, dude. I might even kill you 16. I need 8 bars, dude.
Oh my God. Yeah. Prominent pictures. Read the headlines. Dudes don't understand when I go for mine. In due time and exile. Still masculine, feminine. You can put all these places with no traces. Study the master aces with bases. Understand the figure four. Headlock, tapping your jaw. Who am I? The wise guy from NY. Try to despise even with a winky eye. Leaving them closed. Leaving them exposed. Understand, I come like number one, Derrick Rose. Without the number, make you blunder, bleep, but wonder, practical joke, hope. I'm too dope. Now you can't cope. A bars?
My man, my man. Duquan Hicks on the Willy Bobo Show. Make sure you tune in next week. We're going to more than likely go back into our college football coverage. Been out of it because I had been sick for a little bit. Plus, I got that 5 video done for I Don't Need No Look. Yo, how do you like the video, God?
I love the video. It was dope, man. For real.
Yo, big up to my man Legacy City for putting that together. Also, we had some youth from Thugging for Christ that did the video, man. They recorded it well. They produced it. Big Bump Bing. It was great, man. So, yo, you guys keep a lookout for everything that my man Duquan Hicks has got coming. Sooner or later, he's going to put that pen to the pad and write the song. I've been trying to get him to write with me, eventually.
Yes.
Since Ak don't want to call me your Ak, man, me, bro, I'm going to come to Charlotte, bro. Me and you, I'm going to hit you with the test. Man, love, man. Love y'all. Peace.
Peace.